I'm struggling with writing some boring scenes at the moment. A lot of my story is quite interesting, in my opinion, but there are some scenes which are just a little bit boring. Not much is really happening. And so, what I'm going to do about that is focus on the immersion of those scenes rather than interesting things happening or interesting concepts or interesting dialogue. What else is interesting is the immersion of it. What I'm making is an audio drama, so there's no narration, there's no words on a page. It's all just sound and conversation. And when there's no interesting conversation and there's no interesting events taking place, what I'm going to focus on, let's say they're just walking through a forest or picking some vegetables out of the ground. It's kind of boring. They're cooking in the kitchen. Nothing interesting is happening. No interesting conversation. No interesting events. No problems. No chaos. What I'm going to do is focus on the immersion. So, if it was a film, you might focus on the colours or sounds are very immersive. And that's why I like audio dramas, because you plug your headphones in and everything is just immersion. So you can really make it sound like you're right there. So that's what I'm going to do, even if they're just chopping vegetables or picking something off the ground or walking through the forest. I'm going to make that sound as immersive as possible, because I think people actually like to listen to that and be put there as it happens, as it takes place, so that when interesting stuff does start to happen, when chaos flares up, or when drama between two people flare up, when conversations that are interesting happen, it can kind of see you through to those moments. Just that immersion alone. That's how I'm going to deal with those boring scenes. Rather than skimming over them, it's worth telling. Well, it's worth playing out, because the immersion is just as interesting